We're going to start off by attempting a northern passage over Devon Island and possibly Bathurst Island depending on the ice conditions, after which we'll join up with Perry Channel and attempt to cross through the infamous McClure Strait, which is known because it stopped so many famous explorers and expeditions over the last few hundred years. But we feel with our unique strategy and changing ice conditions that we'll be able to punch through and make it around Banks Island and complete a northwest passage into the Pacific. So today, when I was doing a bit of research, I came across a fantastic video on Eye on the Arctic, which itself is a great resource if you're ever looking for articles, videos, or images on the Arctic. And this video really helps explain some of the challenges that we'll be encountering throughout our expedition.
The Northwest Passage, to get from the Atlantic Ocean to the Pacific Ocean, there's actually multiple passages through the passage. The Northwest Passage, to get from the Atlantic Ocean to the Pacific Ocean, is actually multiple passages through the Canadian Arctic Archipelago. The most direct route is right along the channel called Perry Channel. And it's the deep water route, it's the most direct route, the one that ships would really prefer to use. Of course, the problem is that Perry Channel, in its western end, has always been blocked by ice. 2007 was the first year that it really opened up.
This direct route is still blocked by ice which has built up over the years. Even when it breaks apart, the ice is extremely hard and very dangerous. Arctic ice is never still. The polar cap is continually moving, coming undone, and reforming all the time. Specialists are just beginning to understand this process.
The Beaufort Gyre here tends to push ice up against the Canadian Arctic islands. So the oldest, thickest ice in the Arctic is right along these islands here. Now, as the ice in here weakens a little bit, this old ice from the Arctic Ocean can move down through the channels and into the Northwest Passage. And that's going to be a feature of navigation in the Northwest Passage in future years. Even though the passage itself may become relatively free of ice, this multi-year ice from the Arctic Ocean is still going to be filtering down into the passage to present a significant hazard to navigation.
So as we've just heard, multiple challenges remain, specifically the multi-year ice that gets pushed down through these channels into the McClure Strait. Here's an ice chart from August 29th, 2011. We believe that we'll be in this general vicinity probably around the end of August 2012. And as we can see here, there's some real multi-year ice buildup. Specifically, this orange and red indicates that there's 8/10 or 9/10 ice, which is impenetrable and has essentially kept this passage closed for millennia. We believe that we'll be able to punch through this ice and push through into the Pacific, thus completing our Northwest Passage through this unique northern route.